Let's all go to Cargonia, land of stolen pains. Obey the quartermaster, unless he is a link. Cargo takes out the station, find more stuff to take. But the boss is never satisfied until the station breaks.
Yeah, no, it's just gonna be an evening with the Legion and
New Year's Eve madness.
New Year's Eve madness.
Oh, nice. I'll be having a shot of whiskey too.
Oh, a whole shot of whiskey. Watch out, this man's a bad man.
I'm
Woo!
having my kitty.
It'll be the first
campaign.
drink, is what I'm getting at.
I got murdered. Guys, I need some backup. Where's the Legion?
I'm coming.
It doesn't look like much until he shows you the mug he's taking shots out of.
I need more ice for mine.
Believe it or not, the
Almost
mug I
drinks
own
some
is
wine.
half a cup of coffee.
Say this, but then I bring my fucking 1 liter cup mug.
Peasants, bring me my
No
whiskey
one
bucket.
cares.
I need my whiskey flagon, sir.
Bring me my bucket. I thirst. Bring me my barrel.
I will have your finest bucket of claret.
We distill whiskey in drums, oil drums, and you have to drink out of them too.
It's
in tankers.
environmentally friendly.
You'll either be dead or be drunk and have really big arms.
Large Arm McGillicuddy is my name.
Lifting
Oil
barrels
gives,
all day to
whiskey
drink
a
from.
nice silky finish.
No, I'm back to level shit.
Also causes you cancer.
Whiskey should not have a silky finish.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, I know what we need to do. We need to think of really bad descriptors for alcohol.
Tootin' root juice.
What?
Point and shooting.
Wow.
These
Tootin' root juice. That's
actually worse than I
pretty
thought.
tough to beat right out of the gate.
Plant piss.
What?
Pork pork.
Okay, alright. That sounds pretty awful.
Plant piss.
Happy New Year, cunts for England! Woo!
Oh my god.
What was that?
No, that
I think
was
somebody just had a New Year.
it's England. That was Sosa.
Big gay!
Yeah, it was so sick.
He's gone.
I think his computer exploded from
Maybe
being
Just
in.
kidnapped the baby bear.
He
I'm
was
gonna
too
start
excited
feeding it
for New
people.
Year's.
He spoke at a volume unbecoming the Queen, and the government took care of him.
Yeah.
Man, I wish I found that anti-infantry javelin.
Awful quit complaining.
Ah!
Why am I back to being a private? I don't like this.
I don't know. Why are you back to being a
Suffer.
private?
That put me at the very top of the map, so I gotta drive.
Well, we need some help here, boys.
I also need another name for a dog.
A what?
Bartholomew.
Pop-Tart needs a friend. okay?
Bartholomew.
Toaster strudel.
What?
Call him Francis.
Call him Cat.
I'm doing cat.
Franz Ferdinand.
Get in, losers. We're invading something. You.
That's the
Jesus,
We
name.
don't
get
know
in
what
here.
we're taking, but it's ours now.
Oh, they stole it. Jesus, get in.
I
No,
see
it's
an
full.
artillery
You're
marker.
full.
It's no.
Fuck
It,
it. All right, cool. We're invading something. Let's go. Oh, sorry, he got in the way.
I've never seen so much military equipment abused badly as I have in the last few minutes.
Okay, cool. Out of the way. Come on, let's go.
They're shotgunning our men as soon as they get off the fucking ladder. No bueno.
I'm at the top of the ladder.
You know what they say, lads? Drinking and driving is the next best thing to real road racing.
Uh-oh.
Why drink and drive when you can smoke and fly?
Can't get up there. Okay, so we're gonna go over here.
I don't have any grenades, so I'll shoot one out of my gun.
Oh, well that's
They look
nice.
bad guys. They have
Up
a tank.
here.
That tank hurts.
Come on, boys, we can do
More bad
this.
Guys. Cool, get them.
Come on.
Oh,
No, they got him.
I dropped some good guns. Take them.
turns out I was muted the whole time.
Yes. Yes.
Become the man mortar of men.
The man mortar?
Drink. I did have a,
Oh, that's an APC. That's an APC.
Yeah.
That's an APC. We're not going that way.
But don't you want
That's loads of fun.
Come on, boys.
too bad I don't.
They have an
Get on the
APC.
roof and stab me.
Did you what?
It is an APC again. We're not going to get shot by it though. 'Cause I am a.
I blew it up. I'm a war hero.
It took my grenade launcher.
Everybody give me a high five for being a war hero.
I am a good driver.
Oh
I am
my
a
God.
Good driver.
Oh God.
I hope you don't run someone over yet.
That is what I'm
True eventually.
we have some problems.
Okay, that's all right. We're going around in circles. We need to go back this way.
Also, I've learned that the Black Ops vest only makes you sneakier at night.
Point. All right, we have to get up. Figure out how. Oh, there's one. Sorry, there.
Oh my
I
God.
didn't get out of the way. All right,
Action
I am a
Jeep.
good driver.
Okay, now Catch, how many boozes have you have?
About 4. I am a good driver.
Lost all your passengers.
Nope, 1 lived. I didn't though.
Way to go, Ted Kennedy.
What? It was a net positive. You shut up.
He'll sacrifice himself for his passengers. He's a hero.
1 lived before I died. Therefore, we win. And I did good.
Snake eater.
Snocky.
Hey, I got a promotion.
That also sounds like a really bad brand of sake.
So is running with rifles
It's
fun?
made with snakes.
It's
Yeah,
snacky.
rifles, but-
It's made from snakes.
We filter our alcohol through the finest of snakes.
Oh my God. You know they do that. They'll have like snake liquor. And,
Oh, they have snake vodka in Vietnam.
well, yeah.
They just sneak
they do.
anything in Vietnam.
I have seen Habu Sake and it looks absolutely fucking terrible.
I went to the Archer, Oklahoma rattlesnake festival once and had fried
Their
rattlesnake
APC is
and a
bad.
funnel
I thought you
cake.
said you killed it.
I killed the last one.
Well, why didn't you
Rocketed
kill
it,
this
and
one?
then I
Well,
exploded.
because I can't be in 2 places at once.
Yes, you can. You are Mr. Tex.
Let me
Also, you have a bunch of doppelgangers, so you could probably be in a lot of places at once.
fair. Also, I will say this: I went to the Archer, Oklahoma oh my God, rattlesnake festival, and I got rattlesnake, and I got funnel cake because they were right next to each other.
I was gonna say, were they the same thing?
Funnel cake's great. You don't talk shit about funnel cake.
Well, I mean, they could have put rattlesnake in the funnel cake.
Rattlesnake, funnel cake. Oh my
Rattle
God,
cake.
rattle cake. Oh well, Grandma makes some rattle cake. Tends to be a bit bitey.
It's like Goon Snake. It's like Goon Station IRL.
Oh my God. Okay.
Let the venom get to you.
All right. Now let's play this traditional game and make up names for this war. I am Willie Buffett. Willie Buffett. And I.
God.
Oh, I'm dead.
I'm Tina Turner.
Ah.
Directors.
I'm Dale Hunter. I run the biggest lemon squeezing factory this side of Kentucky. Dale Hunter's lemon squeezing. Some might be saying that's lemon juice or lemonade, but it's not. We just squeeze lemons for days. I don't even bottle it. You just come out here and watch me squeeze lemons. Please watch me squeeze these lemons.
Bastard shot me. Oh, my food's here. Whee!
I am Steven Martinez. I come from glorious
Choose a country quickly.
Mexico.
Yeah, there we go.
I
Do you
can't.
have anybody?
Hey there.
Who blew up the armory? We need that.
Somebody blew up. It's quiet,
Quit dropping grenades on it.
but also I have you turned down from last time where it was too loud. Also, we're playing running with rifles. We're playing running with rifles.
Okay, fix it when you're not playing.
Happy New Year, nuts.
Happy New Year.
New Year, nerd. Happy. Do that right.
Spent a great deal of money.
All right.
Sounds
Well,
clear, but you're super quiet.
yeah, you're very quiet.
I have you at 100.
All right, we got to get up to the top of this thing.
poor potato's gonna die. Just
Yeah, I
someone go
called
put
in
more
artillery on myself because they shot me through my cover and I don't appreciate it.
I'm coming to save you.
I also rocketed their APC.
I called.
God, the AI is insane in this, man.
I called artillery. It's not gonna help us. It might help us. I got a medal. It helped us. That guy exploded.
Huh.
Still quiet.
Nope, still quiet.
You are very quiet. I'm Shorty Foster, Foster Tree Farms. We farm trees. You wonder where the
Whoever's
tree milk comes from?
outcast, you are being shot at. Just throwing it out.
You interrupted his pitch. Still quiet.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
We're playing running with rifles.
It's recorded.
It's recorded running with rifles.
Okay. I will not swear then.
You can swear as much as you want, but oh well.
Is that a large vehicle down there?
It was a joke because I don't swear anyway.
You don't swear anyway. Okay, you're a little louder, Canute, but still kind of quiet. Trugath, can you, for the viewers, at least say, very mildly,
How about poop?
just poop. I think poo.
Poop.
There you go.
Ooh.
Yeah, but now I have it on record.
You should be able to hear the fireworks in the background at the moment.
Behind the enemy.
I thought those were gunshots.
In England?
Yeah, he could be visiting Detroit.
Guns are illegal there.
Oh, in Detroit. Sounds like popcorn.
Yeah, they can't afford any of the high caliber stuff.
I met a guy in grad school, and he was talking about his deployment, and he said that his wartime deployment was more peaceful than living in Detroit.
Oh, they have another APC.
I believe that. They can only rocket and mortar you so many times.
Yeah, in Detroit it's infinite.
I hate when the neighborhood gangs launch howitzers at one another.
They
Yeah. Annoying.
Oh, they have a tank.
when the Crips and the Bloods start calling in Arclight support.
I'm fairly certain I saw a blue painted AC-130 above the town.
He was flying his colors. Alright, we got to get past these guys.
Yeah, I'm behind them, just killing all of them from a rooftop, and they're not very happy.
I exploded.
I'm trapped behind enemy lines. Who's gonna attend to my tree farm?
Remember, you can adjust it on Discord, and you can adjust it on your computer, Canute.
Everything's at max.
Maximum volume.
Yeah, exactly.
You need a mic booster.
I don't want to adjust your volume because next time you come in here it'll work and my ears will blow up.
Yeah, reconnect to Discord.
Be wary. Their tank is near.
I'm going around the battlefield. I'm going around this. I'm going way wide.
It's probably smart flanking maneuver.
Darren sitting all there on those.
No, Darren is doing experiments. You don't need to bother him.
Yeah. He's doing him some war experiments for the good of the country.
Gates, I see you up here as a snipe man's.
Yeah, I'm just shooting people. Don't you worry. I'm doing what I need to do.
Are you shooting the right people?
We're the green ones, right?
Yeah, so we
No.
have a green army then. We have plastic.
Nope, still low for me.
Canute, would you like to join me in another channel and fix your mic?
Well, you know voice testing's a thing in Discord now, right?
It's not my voice.
Oh.
Check isn't showing up quiet.
Cool.
Oh, he
No,
got
wait,
shot.
what channel?
Let's go to space.
Oh my god, there's so many Badmans in there.
Damn these bots and their laser accurate knife.
Laser knife?
Yep.
Metal Master, I require a laser knife.
They've got the reflexes of a jaguar on crack.
That's
Crack war, if you will.
What if like zoos started doing that just to make the animals more exciting?
It's like, oh, the monkeys are beating the shit out of each other. I don't know what's happening.
No, like just to give people a good show. Like they're like, well, we could have monkeys, or we could have monkeys on meth. Meth keys, if you will.
I'll pay for that.
Then
Yeah,
somehow
look at
these
these
days.
tasers.
Look at that lion. It's running in circles and talking. That's weird. We fed the gorilla some PCP.
Mmm.
Don't go
It
in
was,
here.
was a bad idea.
Mom, I went to the zoo and the gorilla pulled the arms off the other gorilla.
Yeah, PCP is not a nice drug.
Sure, it's just that's the Salvation Army guy that was doing it.
What do you mean?
They arrested a dude that was ringing the bell for the Salvation Army, and he was on PCP the whole time.
How hard is he ringing it?
It's just he's ringing it till the clappers like out.
It just shakes the little thing.
He's like ringing it for 3 days straight.
He's dedicated.
He's just chasing people down with the bell.
Yeah, he's menacing. They charge him with felony menacing with the bell.
Donate! Ding, 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 ding.
Clank, clank, clank. I love when people ring that bell and they don't give a fuck what you do. You can it just says it. Their whole expression says court ordered.
I'm Ronald Timberlake. My son might be gay. I can't tell.
My name is Abraham Stevens, home of Abraham Stevens Log Rental. You got some logs? You need some logs for a fire, but can't afford to buy your own to burn? Well, why don't you rent some logs? You might say this is a bad business and they took my house.
And they took my house.
And I'm
Oh,
homeless.
I made a mistake.
And my girlfriend left me. Holy shark, that's a greyhound.
I ran out of rocket and APC not dead yet. Someone rocket APC.
I have
Not high enough.
I have rifle of shoot +8.
We need to find that anti-tank rifle.
Oh my god. Alright, I know how to beat this. We just need more numbers.
We need more grenades.
No, we just need more numbers.
Yeah, we need to bunch up and take them all out.
Oh my god. Oh, he's running my body over. That or, like, after death, my body just folds in half and shoots down the road at 80 miles an hour. Oh my...
Why do they have 2 APCs?
I remember back in the day, like, people used to subtly mod games. I mean, back when you had to download mods, and it would take like an hour to download a mod, like back in early DSL days, and there'd be mods for Half-Life, like the original Half-Life, and it would say, oh, this mod adds a lot of performance fixes, and so you download it and install it, and so you'd get these joke mods that were just really, really exceptionally stupid. And I remember one mod had it to where it was the same, the whole game was perfectly the same. Nothing changed in the game whatsoever. Except for when you killed somebody, gravity suddenly stopped applying to them and they just floated off like balloons.
The good old heaven-bound bodies.
Yeah, so it's like you shoot them and then they just go limp and start floating slowly away.
I found a tank that the AI weren't driving. It's mine now.
And then that was a good one, but I remember there was a really funny mod called Rocket Crowbar, where like the alternate fire for the crowbar would send the crowbar flying, and it would just like ricochet off shit. I mean, it was really fast. Like it was irresponsibly fast. Then I remember there was an awesome mod for the original Battlefield 1942. And the mod was called Kid Commando, and like it was, for example, the planes in 1942 were replaced with cardboard boxes, and the flaps were the wings, and all the controls were drawn on the inside of it with crayon. And when you got in it, it would fly like a plane. Except the plane sounds were replaced with a kid going meow, you know. And
Oh, that has to be good.
it was a pretty ridiculous mod, but very good. We have to take the enemy out.
Yeah, we tried this map yesterday and fucking hell.
That's the wrong button. This might be the right button.
I'm trying to repair the tank. The small wrench is not doing well.
I'm calling in paratroopers.
8 airborne.
Called in 16 airborne altogether.
If you have unbelievable amounts of RP and you just non-stop call paratroopers, the people defending your other bases despawn to make room for your paratroopers.
That's hilarious. Yeah, all my paratroopers just showed up. Now who's dumb?
Where did they come from?
Where did they go? Where did they come from? Paratroopers. Paratrooper mans.
Alright, I'm no longer repairing the tank because while my crew is sitting in it and I'm repairing it, a random AI ran up and got in it, and he's a higher rank than me, so he won't get out.
Alright, looks like all these paratroopers have helped.
So we're gonna have a really near-death tank that rolls in and
Calling out all those paratroopers was a good idea.
I hear people coming from the left there.
Okay, maybe it wasn't a good idea. There were a lot of paratroopers, but there weren't enough in the end. They may have just bought. They may have just bought me some time, but not enough time.
I hear they have another vehicle over there.
Oh, there's a tank.
And our tank just ran me over.
Yeah. Our tank that an AI stole from me that was in good hands that I was repairing. It was gonna do much good work.
Much good.
I shot their gunner off their tank. It's at 28%. Somebody rocketed it.
Oh, damn. Alright, boys. Affection has conquered construction site. Excellent.
Finally. We took it with overwhelming numbers.
Okay, we need to take the bridge, and then the refinery, and then we'll run the airbase.
We did the Russian tactics.
Yes, we did.
Well, when they work.
Numbers until they run out of bullets.
And I'm not hearing anything wrong with this.
Our tank almost friendly fire.
I ordered so much pizza, they shipped it in a special box.
Like a big fancy box?
It's a big fancy box. Well, no, it's the Pizza Hut, and you order it, and it comes in the big box. And this big box contains many things, and it can contain.
There's like 6 dudes down here.
It can contain pizza and pasta and breadsticks and.
The only medic gets shot on its way down.
It's a reasonable.
Bro's not here. I'll be like, oh, it's not pizza.
Well, he didn't like the Papa John's, but I think also living in a land where like
Fire chopper landed.
awesome pizza is literally everywhere. He feels the need to be reminding us all of how bad our pizza is, and I agree. Our pizza is not good in the rest of the world, probably, but I mean, it's kind of like that guy from Texas that reminds everyone that their barbecue sucks. We know it does.
Well, at least your country didn't decide to add banana and curry on your pizza.
Yeah, your country is fucked.
Yeah. You thought pineapple was bad? Try banana curry.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Hey, welcome to Pizza Party. Would you like a grape and blueberry pizza? It's like, no, go away.
You're like, I'm not a violent person, but I do own a lot of guns for specifically this.
Sometimes I have the urges to murder. This time I may not hold them back.
I will kill you with this gun.
Oh, they took the construction site back.
Oh, they took it back?
Hey, it's They Are Billions, that game that isn't really all that great.
It was hyped. It was interesting. I played it like once or twice, and then I found that game had interesting flavor to it in terms of the setting, and then I just didn't like it. I tried to like it. I bought it. I
definitely couldn't.
They just need you to buy it, that's all they need.
I bought it, I tried to get it a few times.
I was thinking about getting it, and then I heard everyone talking about after playing it, it wasn't as good, and then I was like, oh.
Yeah,
Maybe if they had co-op.
That would have been interesting. I mean, it's
too many German.
It's just another game. It has nothing remarkable about it, which is a pity, because I wanted there to be some interesting mechanics, but I mean, I remember showing Nick footage of this one guy who's like a ranked StarCraft dude who plays RTS, and they gave him that game to try it out. Yeah, he was bored. He beat the game in like a single setting. Just sat down, beat it. He's like, this is easy. Oh my god, there's so many guys over here by this bridge. I need some help. I'm dead.
I'm trying to see if we had an armory truck respawn or not. It looks like not.
Well, then go get one and bring it here.
I'm trying to get the construction site back.
Or I have another idea. And this idea may be worse. I'm gonna steal that fucking patrol boat.
You can't get through the bridge. Sadly.
Oh. Well.
There's no underboat passage. Which
damn it. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, I killed myself.
Get back here.
You know what I like watching on YouTube is when people try to do gun stuff and shoot themselves in the foot. I don't know why, but I take great joy in that.
Like that guy who's trying to practice quick drawing on a target and shoots himself in the leg.
Yeah, and he's like, I just fucking shot myself, and I'm like, thank you.
Waddles away.
He takes it like a champ. He's more mad than like upset.
I just fucking shot myself, and then slowly walks away.
I like how he walked away.
You think to be more careful.
See, because if I was his doctor, I'd be like, well, when you hurry, that's when accidents happen.
Hurry slowly.
You'd be the worst fucking doctor.
I would be the best fucking doctor. All right, no, why? Because I'm a smart guy, or because
So come in and be like, I feel good. I just have these chest pains. You'd be like, yeah, whatever. Maybe you should go to sleep and stop being a fucking pussy all the time.
well,
Oh.
yeah. Well, okay, maybe my bedside manner, my
I
civility.
have a toothache. Can you maybe refer me, like, or recommend a dentist? Like, listen, bitch, let me tell you about the time my molars cracked and I still went to work. Like,
I did, and they did.
yeah, exactly. Because your response to anyone who's like, I'm physically unwell is, let me tell you about how I make myself miserable.
Look,
I'll tell you about the
When
time
I have
I got
8
you
hours
to
of sleep.
God damn. Laying in.
Let me
Nick,
tell you about that leg day where both of my legs were broken.
Pretty much. I just feel tired all the time. Boo-hoo! I get up at 4:30 in the morning to ride the train.
well, it's true. That's why I do a rant of the week.
And then I work for 14 hours, come home and make 10 hours of YouTube footage in a day. You just described a 28-hour day. Like, that's not my problem. You can be limited by conventional physics. You fucking
Time
retard.
is social construct. Get on board.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just agree to not sleep, and it won't hurt. Yeah, and my doctor was not pleased. Just like, why? Like, what are you doing? This
I think
is...
my personal favorite was the part where he told you to scale back and you were like, alright, I'll knock off 30 minutes of YouTube a day, but no more.
I did my part.
Setting realistic goals.
He didn't say how much to scale back.
You have to specify.
I have a mild cough, nurse. You appear to have cracked a rib from coughing. Mild cough.
Yeah, I said that if you could write me a prescription... You know what? I'll just get some Tussin. That costs money. She's like, you did crack a rib from coughing. And I was like, do I get a Band-Aid? And they're like, no, it's an internal injury.
Band-Aid.
Or,
We've got to medicate you.
What was the other good one?
Oh, where I had all the microfractures in that leg?
Oh, yeah. No one knows it's a legitimate injury, but you walk into the nurse and she's like, what the hell did you do now?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I said I had an owie. She got a bit mad.
They're right behind there. Whoever's from yellow.
Hey, I found another tank the AI didn't steal yet.
All right, look, we need to get in there. We need to take that bridge. That bridge.
Yeah, they keep coming over from the refinery. I won't stop.
We can take the bridge.
Shall I bring a tank?
Yeah, bring everything.
A hearty cack.
This is a very brutal game since they changed the fog of war in your view.
Yeah, you can turn that off, but it's really neat. I like it.
So you can just turn it off to win. Oh my god. That was my
We don't
dumb.
like winning. We like losing.
We like creative
Maximum
solutions.
effort.
Solutions that are creative.
I'm back.
Okay, we need
Creative solutions. for your company.
get that tank over there and kill.
Slurpy part.
Running with rifles.
Yeah.
Slurpy board.
Here comes the Swede with the AK-47.
Oh, my cigars are still in that tower. Neat.
So how long until Americans have their New Year?
Depends on where you are.
On the East
Several
Coast,
hours.
we have
About 4.5 hours, I think.
4.5, 5 hours. Something
I
like that.
have 6. Nope. 5.
Bunch of
Yeah,
plebs
5. 5 hours.
not having New Year's Access Plus.
4.5, whatever.
Yeah, did you not buy
Yeah,
the season pass?
I didn't get the pre-order.
Got to pre-order New Year's to get all the New Year's.
Get early access to New Year's.
If you pre-order 2019, you'll get loot boxes.
You get loot boxes containing all the memes for next year.
Shit.
Ooh, I like that.
Early
But is it
access
cosmetic only? I don't want any pay to win.
But only people who've pre-ordered can see your early access loot boxes. Memes.
I mean, I've got some memes from next year. They're pretty great.
Now, how spicy are they though?
I just wonder when they're going to lift the review embargo on next year.
I
want a Scoville.
I mean, come on. It's only 4 hours away. You going to put
Capping
on
your
PC
bridge.
Gamer or not?
There are Germans in the water that I cannot shoot.
Can I?
Hey, I'm a private first class.
Good job. Wow, that hurt.
Found the race.
Man, impact grenades hurt.
Oh yeah, they do.
Like
But they're great for
20%
killing
damage on
tanks.
the tank. Yep.
I get a
Is there
nev.
an armory truck we have there up there?
Yeah, it respawned. Nice. Someone blew it up a couple minutes
We can do this.
Here comes
Stephen Ford.
Or can you?
They're coming to steal our.
No, wait. If you're gonna start doing that, if you're gonna start doing names, you have to say Stephen Ford of and act like it's a commercial. You have to do commercial format. So try again. I gotta hear your best.
Hello, I'm Stephen Ford from Stephen Ford's Used Cars. Are you looking for the best cars on the market? I've got them for you. We got these French cars, we got these German cars, we got these Chinese cars, every kind of car you can wish for.
Every kind.
That is way too adamant. You gotta loosen
Oh.
up. Like, I'm Steve Ford, Ford Motors Ford. I got Fords, I got 4 Fiestas, 4 pickups, 4 flatbeds. You want a Ford? I got all the Fords you can.
We even got this Ford helicopter. You might be saying Ford don't make no helicopter. I put a fucking oval on it. Boom, helicopter. Ford helicopter. You might be saying you're not qualified to fly that. Hell, let's fucking fire this bitch up. Oh my God, it's on fire. What am I doing?
There you go. That's how you do that.
Luckily, it's Ford Tops.
Amazing.
Pardon me. Ooh. Almost spat my beer out of my nose on that one.
We need
Ford Tough. That's a good one. That's
yeah,
good.
built Ford Tough as it just wheels into the ground and bursts into flames.
Boom!
Like a rock!
How much of that airframe is left after it hit the ground? That's Ford.
And it's got like micros sitting there going, remember when I talked about jobs that I wouldn't do? Well, now you can buy this truck that's made out of aluminum. Like a rock!
That Ford's so dang tough, it's always still got his skeleton in there from where it done burned him to a pretty fucking cool, man.
I'm being cooked inside alive.
You mean allegedly burned him to a skeleton?
Purportedly.
You might claim that we burnt that man to a skeleton, but that is not legally admissible in court.
We burnt the whole skeleton.
Oh man.
Okay, so it's over the top. Okay.
Hello, I'm John Jackson. Please buy my album for my Michael Jackson covers.
So he's like, oh my God. So you're saying that there is a creepy Michael Jackson impersonator out there.
Yeah, it's called John Jackson.
John
What if every
Jackson.
time he throws a grenade, he's like, goes to do a combat reload. Shamana!
just kills 18 people. I'm bad. Jump off.
See, my character's called James Jackson in this.
See,
So he's like, get down, grenade! He just moonwalks behind cover.
See what we're doing, True Jeff, is we're doing our character's name since it does a random name, and we're doing a story like talking about what they sell or whatever. Because in American commercials, it'd be like, "Hey, my name's Ernest Murphy. Ernest Murphy's rocking chairs. We got rocking chairs that rock up. We got rocking chairs that rock down. We got rocking chairs that rock sideways. We had that one rocking chair. Well, I can't tell you about it because it's still in court. Let's just say that old lady's gonna need a wheelchair next time she buys a rocking chair. Come on down." And then and then you go until you laugh or die.
Alright, I'm gonna go. Happy New Year if I'm not back.
That's not something I can do with a straight face, I'm afraid.
Well, that's the trick.
That's the joy of it.
Yeah, that is the joy. Is you just keep going till you start giggling.
I might have one good then, because of my character. I'm Joshua Nelson. I'm Joshua Nelson's Corn. Welcome to my corn maze. You can go to my corn maze and you get lost in my corn maze.
Corn maze.
Now we're fucking talking.
Corn maze Corn maze says you're in for some bad times. You just don't know it yet.
Tell me more about this wonderful product.
I went into a corn maze once and there was a poop. Like someone had just been in there for long enough and had eaten enough corn dogs and shit. And they were like, I have to poop, but this was a large size. This was like a dump, large.
Oh, dear. Kind of like a bear poop?
Oh.
No, it was okay.
So to use the American military inventory system, dump large, one each.
Let me tell them to get out.
It was an enormo crapo.
Hey,
And
I found a golden knife, and I effing fell with nothing I can use.
The golden knife sends shockwaves out when you hit people with it.
It does?
It knocks vehicles and people everywhere.
I'm gonna save that.
but no, it's oh my god. Yeah, it was a human sized. It was the size of a baby easily.
Oh dear.
God. Oh, good
I'm
heavens!
surprised I didn't hear them screaming while I went through the maze.
Yeah, no, I think that's one of those cases someone ate a lot of high fat food and then was like, oh, pardon me, I need to take my britches down, and then as soon as they did, it just fell out, and they were like, oh dear, and they just left.
No.
Oh, it's just like flop.
I just imagine like a really, really fat person, like.
You're not wrong.
Oh no, I do not like this.
We're war heroes.
Are we really?
Yes.
Or war something at least. War heroes or zeros.
War, comma something.
We fought in the war. Did we
That
do
sounds
good?
like a
No.
good name for another game. War, comma something.
So
We're only criminals if we lose.
War, something. Wow, that's all the reinforcements over there.
Oh, there goes half of them. The rocket finally exploded. Oh, that's the other half.
All right, we need to take that radar tower because apparently they took that back, and the bridge they took back. God damn it!
Don't stop.
Why are these guys so tough?
I don't know.
Couldn't tell you. Oh no, 69 health.
Nice.
Oh shit, I got shot for a 2.
I only have 2 wrenches, I think.
Hey, I got a medal as soon as I died. Does that make it a purple heart?
Sure.
Hey, I have a purple heart.
I'm Willie Young. I have a bean farm. One time they found a body in my field and they still follow me through every state I go to, but that ain't gonna stop me. I still grow beans.
Well,
So that's a good one.
Did I tell you people make
I'm
good
Philip
fertilizer?
Beaver. No relation to the other beaver, just Philip. I make my living by following random people on Instagram and just leaving creepy comments.
That's a lot of rocket. Oh, that's a tow launcher.
See,
Oh god, the guy just died. Oh fuck.
see, the idea
Hello,
is.
I am Ricky Disney. Welcome to my Disneyland.
Oh no!
Good rides, like the mouse ride, and we have the spooky castle with the spooky ghost.
I hate this.
Good evening. I'm Joseph Freeman. No relation to Morgan Freeman, but we both do sound kinda similar. Except, well, he's better looking.
All right. I'll pull in here and repair it.
Eat rocket, motherfucker! Oh no, I missed!
See, half of these sound like commercials, and the other half of them sound like personal ads.
Different being.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
one is selling the self.
I'm out of
I'm
range.
Disney. I'm a 43-year-old virgin. I live with my mother.
I don't like that at all.
Do not want.
Will not be answering that ad.
The scores are
I'm a
negative on the
soulful
one-ruler
person
scale.
looking for that special someone.
Do not want.
Ow.
Okay, I've stolen the Humvee. Who wants to, like, gun for me?
Blow up their fuel tanks with a grenade while you're there. Back.
I stole their APC. Come on, bitches.
That's a good call, Tex, because we almost took it from them.
I need a driver. I need a gunner.
Oh god.
Good
I
news,
died.
we took the Western Airbase from out from under them.
With just a handful of idiots. I mean, us.
I need a gunner. Who wants to be my gunner?
Oh, look, a combat
Where are you?
truck. Nice. All right, let's take the other side of the Airbus.
I'm on my way.
I'm Alan Cook. Come on down to Alan Cook's Casseroles and things. If you like dinner, I hope you got 45 minutes to an hour. Unless you like lukewarm casserole, that is. All the casseroles have been sweat over by my own sweaty hands. I like to drink bourbon, and I like that whiskey that has Dale Earnhardt's number on it. The Eliminator. Woo! Let me tell you about my collectibles I got of NASCAR. I got a Dale Earnhardt face on this plate here. I like my mugs. I got a hat. No, we're doing commercials. I haven't been drunk in a. I haven't been drunk in a.
Everything but that wall. Oh.
You also understand that you can't ever go home now.
Oh no! One came up behind us. Fuck. Well,
Oh,
that's
sorry.
like a perfect time for artillery.
Jesus, why?
I was trying to go around and not get hit by the tank to the ass.
There is no going around, only through.
Beep beep, he's a tank.
Yeah.
This game is very attrition, it feels like.
Yeah, no shit. It's well, it's kind of like Foxhole. It's kind of like Foxhole, except you don't have to build the tank to use it.
No, you just get lucky and find one and steal it.
You just run into the meat grinder until stuff works out. Someone's driving a spawn truck.
So, Tex, what's it like having the second most populated server in this game?
Kind of sad.
I found out the other day that in some of those community boxes you can find lizard mutagen and turn into a lizard man.
Yeah, I have that in my other. It was fucking awesome.
Oof.
You can also become a
ligger.
werewolf who's very sneaky at nighttime.
You can be a ligger.
What you can be a lizard in this?
Yeah, it makes you immune to melee weapons and highly resistant to stuns.
What the fuck?
Please tell me this is not true.
Yes,
It
this
is.
is true.
It's a
I
bunch
was
of weird drugs you find in a box and then you take them.
Running with rifles.
Basically, ligger mutagen.
There's also a tiny tank that is just a small armored car with a tow missile on the back of it you can get unlocked from a box.
My God.
It's very fast.
Well, we managed to take the runway, which should make everything else easier in theory.
Ow. You were trying to shoot with no ammo.
Oh god, a grenade landed right in front of my face.
I'm gonna go play some Zomboid while y'all are being weird.
We're being extra weird.
Wait, what am I talking about? This entire server's weird. I'm fucking weird for being in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, get out.
No, I'm just as weird, you weirdo.
You're a weirdo. How's that?
So, would you all recommend running with rifles?
It's fun so far.
It's on sale. It's like, I think, almost $4.50.
Yeah.
Oh man, $4.50. I don't know.
That's too rich for my blood.
If you get the DLC, you can shoot at the Japanese.
Which is also currently $4.50, I believe.
Come here, you slank that bastard.
I could go down to my local H Mart and do that anyway. I mean, wait, what?
Oh my God.
What?
What?
Bro.
Come here and you find me.
I found the Holly Bibley. Hell of a book, that Holly Bibley.
Better not fart on it.
I love the Holly Bibble.
Don't you far on that book, Ricky Bobby.
Anarchy, anarchy.
You know, set up cover. I am shoot you. Beanular.
We got the Eastern Air Base.
Did you say Beanular?
Beanular.
Oh my God. I spawned in so many fucking dudes.
Yeah, I called in some more right on top of them. We will take this airbase. We have taken this airbase. Good news.
Good news, everybody.
Oh,
All
we're
right.
coming from the bridge now.
But
Okay.
Professor, the entire building is destroyed.
Okay.
So?
I'm bringing in a tank. I need someone to drive it because I drove it last time. So someone else can get the points. Look at all the blood.
God
Nicely done, Pete. I saw
You
that.
just scoop and put the blood back. It'll work. I've seen it done.
Potate, you drive, and then I'll do
Okay.
the next part. Oh my god. Where's the...
Quit being wasteful. Put the blood back.
It's right there where that guy jumps in and out of it. Oh, that's the machiner gunner.
That's a tank.
Hey, let's steal that. Let's steal that. Oh.
Let's steal the jet. We can go whoosh.
Oh, if you could fly in this game, that would be awesome.
It would be a disaster, and you know it. That would be a cel-shaded apocalypse.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Great. I think that's called I'm in danger.
Some of the mods do add airstrikes, but no airplane.
You could make like Hiroshima #3.
I saw a mod for the Pacific DLC that's just called the Kamikaze DLC, and it adds kamikaze plane call-ins.
So what do I need to be able to equip an M249 in this? 'Cause I keep seeing them.
You have to level up.
By killing them.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta get your levels.
You gotta kill shit.
Once
I
your
see.
murder score is sufficiently high, you can murder people with on. That guy just rocketed himself and died.
He's
Where do
going
I
for
check?
that high murder score.
Just hold the mouse cursor over yourself and you'll see XP. And
Okay.
Oh yeah, friendly
I
fire.
guys run an armory.
Friendly fire will reduce it. Oh good, we need wrenches to repair Tom.
Tonk is
Yeah,
good.
Tonk.
Here, I'll make the gunner
Anyone
stay
wanna
in
drive
there,
the
and I'll
Humvee?
help.
I just saw an APC spawn in on top of one of our guys.
Another AI just swooped in and jumped in the driver's seat.
yeah, go in the. Okay, so.
It's getting annoying.
I'm killing bad mans.
Beep,
What
beep.
does that Jeep do? Force that guy out of the tank because he stole my seat. And then repair this fucking thing.
Excuse me.
War must be polite.
I saw my brother. Jesse
What's your
Lincoln. Larry Link is coming for you.
What?
He's my brother, Jesse.
Oh my god. Who am I? I'm Clint Dover. Clint Dover's Oldsmobile.
Prince of Dover.
You might be saying they stopped making Oldsmobiles back when GM ate the tits, and yeah, you're right. These are all stolen.
I'm Thomas Jefferson. Yes, that Thomas Jefferson. I'm old. Hey, there's a briefcase over there. Charge! Murder!
Murder tank.
Okay, we're up a cliff, so I
Shoot them in the water while they're defenseless.
Yeah.
Oh no.
What you playing, guys?
We're playing running with rifles.
I couldn't get the briefcase. Secure the briefcase.
Running with rifles, also known as the thing.
I got a present for you, Ted.
Oh, do you have a present for me?
No,
Can you
you're
say it?
not.
Can you say it on recording?
We
Would you be willing to say that in a court?
Someone take a
Please say that into the microphone.
please say that to the microphone and then add it sensually.
I got a present for you, Tex.
No, I don't want it. Stranger danger.
Get the briefcase.
Sir, would you like to file a report for harassment?
Someone move the armory truck. We can't turn it in here.
What if someone sexually harasses you and you like it at first, but then you realize that they're kind of gross looking, and then you change your mind?
From the AI.
Can you?
Go drive this tank.
Question, Tex.
Oh, gun.
You were asking the important questions here.
That's why I'm in charge.
Yeah. I think you have to approach from behind to get on.
No, someone drove off with the truck we need.
Well, Well, then get to the front line, loser.
I need to
You
try.
drove away from severe intel. You are worst.
The more I hear about this game, the more I feel like this is
The army truck has been destroyed. Not my fault, though.
This is like Battlefield deranged. I would say that's better.
Pew pew.
This is the Legion goes to
There we go,
war.
this is the way we go.
Oh my god, the armory truck's gone. Why did you do this?
You drove an unarmed, important asset
You
into
did
the
not
front line.
escort me to the front line. You're too busy just beating your dicks. But nope, not gonna escort the armory truck that holds all the weapons. No,
Not gonna
we're just gonna
escort the
sit
guy
in the
who
back
drove
line
off by
and
himself
play
to
with
die.
wrench. No, you have to bring it up to the front.
How is this terrain too much for a tank?
All right.
The armory truck does not go to front.
Now, Catch, you're gonna need to explain to the people of the internet who will be listening. You're gonna need to explain to them what is Monkey Crunch and why you want it so much.
The hell was that noise?
That was a barrel being blown into. I mean, a bottle.
Yeah, please don't say it's a gun.
I stole an APC from the AI.
Nice. Does Catch have any Monkey Crunch?
Cash does not have any monkey crunch at the moment.
Because
But Cash can get a warehouse full of monkey crunch if he wants, but he doesn't want to at the moment.
just eating handfuls of monkey food.
Big
I
boy
could
Babby
be,
says
and there's nothing you can do to stop me.
No, I can't. I admit that there's nothing I can do. All right, drive to the front. Let's win this. So I can take a short break while we get into stupid.
Pew pew pew. Oops.
If you want to level up quick, just toss grenades, rockets, and what have you.
I'm in the gunner seat of a tank.
Oh, that's also a great way to do it.
I like that I can tell my squad to run out of the APC and go do things.
I've been promoted to sergeant. Yeah.
Shut up, Gates.
Darn it! Darn it! Darn it! Darn it! Yeah, the sergeant. That means 2 people have to listen to my bullshit. Yeah.
I forgot Thomas Jefferson died. Now I'm Chris Cole. Damn it.
I'm Danny Bush. My family invented a bean recipe. It's beanular.
I'm William Hunter.
Don't ask for the secret recipe.
Best goddamn
I'm
rapper
Rodney
this
Simpson,
time.
and somebody stole my secret bean recipe, and I'm really
He says that in the commercial. He's like, if you ask me about this bean recipe one more time, I'll shoot this fucking Labrador. He's
I'll kill you. I'll kill you like the last guy who asked. I will. I've done it. I have the record.
No, he like takes a
That was
fucking
nice when it while it lasted.
takes a 38 out of his waistband.
Sorry, Trigger.
Takes a 38 out of his waistband, holds it up to the dog's head. You were like, oh my god.
We're gonna put it up on a billboard on the highway. It's like, I fucking killed a guy. Don't try me.
I got stabbed out of my tank.
There's another briefcase over here. Oh yeah, he pulled you out and then stabbed you.
Yeah, I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah, you can pull people out.
I killed a guy, comma, beans. That's what it says on the commercial.
There's a briefcase back where I died near the back of that water tower.
It shows a close-up of an x-ray of his heart, and it shows a bean in it floating around.
I killed 3 people today on my way to make this commercial. Don't try me.
I once parked a car on a grave of a dying man. Don't ask me how that happens. I can see time and space.
My beans are so good, they're worth killing for. I've done it multiple times.
The best way to cook my beans is to take a sealed can and throw it into a roaring fire.
Especially when you start it yourself.
That is normal.
We are now getting such illustrious random soldiers as Big Boy Babby connecting.
Yep. Wow, that instantly killed me. It went right through my vest.
Oh wait, I need to get on the other side.
Woo! I don't know how to feel about the fact that your character can randomly scream OMG grenade.
I wouldn't read too much into it.
What you mean you don't scream OMG grenade every time there's a vaguely pineapple shaped device flying through the air?
Is that why we can't take you to the grocery store, Kent?
It's not my
Oh
fault.
my god!
It's not my fault that guy was throwing pineapples everywhere. That is not my fault.
Potato masher!
No, but what should be your fault is the fact that we've lost the base.
We'll be fine.
No.
We lost a base.
I blame Nobody cares about one base. That's stupid.
We're assaulting them at their own armor.
They're assaulting us with our armor.
I got the really bad RNG, and half a magazine did not kill a man, but his blood came out.
Oh, gun. Imagine a gun that did that. Just blew someone's blood out, but didn't actually kill them. Like a really small, like, okay, one of those fully automatic BB guns.
Blood. Has anybody seen it?
It's kind of like the Blue Stalker from Team Fortress 2.
Actually, do you remember, what is it? Do you remember Turok where they had that, in one of the Turoks, they had that cerebral bore? Yeah. Just fucking drill into people's brain, and then it would just see brains spray out.
Best gun ever. Always the top list of best guns.
That disturbed me so much.
I loved it.
I
That
thought
and the razor win.
when I was a young man, I thought the military should build those because no one would fight us.
I said young man.
Young man, get a cerebral bore. I said, young man, blow their brains on the floor. I said, young man.
We're being invaded by people with brain-drilling spew guns.
Surrender. I surrendered.
Going home.
I would do that too.
It's like dicks.
By the way, they can lock on and attack you round corners.
Yeah, it's like saying, oh yeah, I have dick-seeking missiles. You're like,
Yeah,
I quit.
The warheads are just lead. They just hurt real bad.
You don't have the dicks or the brains to face them?
No. I don't.
That sounds like a you problem.
Then we can have all the. No, I'm not gonna say it.
Hey, one of their important guys just dropped an F-2000.
We need to get boys in here.
Yeah, I'm trying to call boys in, but they got a radio jammer.
We gotta find and blow it up.
And blow it up.
We gotta blow it up.
I'm with Gates in his pairs.
Don't you touch my pears. It's my pears. I brought it from home.
The enemy are after your pairs. That's why we're at war. You must fight them.
Oh dear God, protect me! Protect my pears! I'm expendable.
You can have everything but the piss.
Don't you dare touch it.
Oh, you can still call people in there. Good.
Yeah, because I'm staying away out of that area.
Oh, you can hear too.
Okay, that's a lot of dudes I just called in.
Yeah.
Oh hell. Let's take this.
I added a couple to be sure.
As they should be.
Oh, you found the F-2000, I see. And then got sniped off from off screen. Ah.
I can't even use it anyway.
No, it's one of the more XP absorbent ones.
Yeah, but it's really good.
It doesn't happen often, but occasionally you'll see a stray bullet fly on screen and it will only hit you in a crowd of people and you'll die.
That is a lot of paratroopers.
Yeah, we called in a bunch because we thought it was funny.
It is funny. Look at all those paratroopers dying.
Apparently, I can
It's
use it.
hilarious.
God damn it! I was the only person to get killed by that mortar.
Yeah, see?
Pie, eels, and mash, boys. That's what this war's about.
Oh, liquor
I was
and mash.
told it was for pie.
Pie,
Pairs,
comma.
pies, eels, and mash.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. I thought
Good
you were
and
talking
first.
about eel pie.
There goes all of our reinforcements.
Liquor and mash.
The liquor is what they call it. And it's that parsley. It's a parsley gravy. And you get your meat pie.
That's steamed before baking.
And then
Guys, I got the
Jellied
armored
eels.
truck.
You have to have jellied eels.
How do you do the calling for airstrikes and shit?
H. Hold down H. However, it doesn't work in this base because they have a jammer.
We're trying to get to it, but they're everywhere. This F-2000 is actually pretty good.
Yeah, they're really solid weapons. I love the F-2000 in the Battlefield 2. It was my favorite.
I've taken to the strategy of just wearing a ghillie suit and staying very far away from them.
Are we?
Killed by straight bullets, though.
Oh, their comms are down. Their comms are down.
The friendlies keep circling around near me, and then they'll just shoot in that general vicinity and hit me.
We got this, boys. Their comms are down.
What does that mean?
That means they can no longer block us from calling too many paratroopers.
Ah.
Now we must call in too many cooks. Too many cooks. Yes!
Let's go commit some war crimes. I mean, get big.
Stab them all.
I gotta go find my body so I can get.
Wait, do you still get XP from murdering?
Yeah, when they surrender, you can just go up and stab them in the face, and you get XP for it.
Oh, you get like 65 XP per melee kill too.
Yep. That's why war crimes are the best crimes.
Damn, I wish I knew that.
Just for reference, what's the stab button?
V by default. Mine, I have rebound to middle mouse button.
Thank you.
Okay, we gotta go to
True cat's so polite. Going around stabbing people who've surrendered. Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, it's like a Canadian. Oh, so sorry. Oh, so sorry.
Okay.
I hope you know the Canadians are the English.
We have to go to Old Fort Creek next.
It's not wrong.
All right,
I like when you
lads.
run up on a weapon and it vanishes out from under your feet.
Nationality doesn't matter when your only goal is to kill.
True. Trying to blow yourself up there, Gates?
I'm ready to ascend.
Are you ready for spaghetti?
My body is ready.
Bring it on!
Oh, that's the
That's
triple.
an obscure.
Oh my
Now
god.
Gates loses a bunch of RP and XP for killing other players.
I don't need that shit. It's for pansies.
Well, see you guys.
Keep doing it until you
See
get
that
demoted.
tribunal?
See you guys at the tribunal. I'm out.
Yeah. Bye. Oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Somebody crashed the ward, damn it.
No.
We're switching maps. I know. I'll call in the little ATV with a mini armory on.
Yeah. I gotta get more rum and coke, and I got a pizza. A pizza.
It's like a pizza, only slightly better.
I ate a burger.
What kind of burger?
One of them bacon burger from Winder.
I got brain dermer.
I'm Joe Richardson, and I am the owner and operator of Joe Richardson Potato Plantation, where we have over 50,000 types of potatoes. You may ask, hey, Richardson, how do you have so many potatoes? Well, at the Chernobyl Potato Plantation, every potato comes up highly unique. We don't know what we're gonna get, but it comes up. The last batch ate my workers, and that is very unfortunate, and we are actually hiring at this particular point at the Chernobyl Potato Plantation. Please come work here. Everybody's dying.
My current potatoes are being harvested by last year's potatoes. They got arms and legs, and they yell a lot, and they're always screaming, but I don't speak Russian.
No, it's not Russian. It's Ukrainian. Get it right.
It
One
is.
of them ate little Jimmy, but that's all right.
Not for long.
Little Jimmy was a pain in the ass, especially when he grew that third head, and was just constantly bitching about it too.
I'm gonna make a whole hat full of soup later.
Soup hat.
Full of soup.
A hat full of soup.
Not my fault.
Why'd you do that?
You ran into it. God damn it.
Why'd you do that? Why did you do that?
Who the fuck just went vertical from that? I You launched him straight up into the freaking
More.
My people needed me.
The physics seems on haywire for a moment.
War is hell.
I didn't imagine you could get lifted off of that proportion. Holy fuck, you can lob a grenade. Holy shit.
Holy shit, True. I'm so sorry. I didn't see that was you running forwards.
It's okay.
He's like, it's okay, and then he just bans you.
If you're gonna freaking team kill, that's how you freaking team kill.
Jesus Christ. The True Gas Space Program.
If Kerbals can do it.
I wonder if anybody has actually tried to orbit their Kerbal with an explosion.
Yes. Are you kidding me? Yes.
I need to look this up on YouTube.
Scott Manley, he's a Scottish physicist.
I've seen Scott
And
Manley.
the best
I
pilot
don't
ever.
matter. I've never seen him set up a system to get somebody in space with an explosion.
I want to say it was an explosion, but I know that he orbited a Kerbal with no crash.
Didn't he build one that went to the moon using just reaction thrusters?
Yeah.
I think they tried to do something like that.
Tony Probe.
You can actually. It was something weird with the physics of the monopropellant thruster that they had added, which was side mounted. It carried no weight, but it gave thrust. I think that's what it was, and so he just piled on layer after layer of these thrusters.
Well, you only needed one because it was proportional to the distance to the center of mass. So as long as you had it at the center of mass, it gave infinite thrust as well.
Oh.
You got one. You got one to light speed.
What?
What should have equated to light speed, wouldn't it?
Another thing that I believe it was Scott that did, he took, it was just a fuel tank with 2 dual thrusters on the bottom, and then the command pod. He took that straight to the moon, managed to flip off the tank, and then from there, he let the Kerbal's
That was
RCS
not fireworks.
spacesuit pack actually drive it back home.
You buy a Ford?
There's a truck coming into our compound, you guys. Should I be concerned?
No, that was some fucking lightning. Holy shit.
I blew up a box of loot. It gave me 2 horny magazines, the Kama Sutra, and a bizarre rubber bullet.
That's not a rubber bullet.
That sounds like a hell of a party.
Rubber bullet.
Well, that's what they called it, so I'm loading it into the APC. Let's go.
Oh my god.
Gates, if you're really wanting to see some really stupid, crazy shit, KSP, Danny 2462 is great for that.
No.
I still can't use the P90.
It's pretty good too, so haha.
Store it in your stash.
It is in my stash. That's why I'm sad.
Oh, as soon as you rank up, it'll let you know in the top right corner when you can use it. It'll say bloody bloody in the stash, now available to use.
Hey, who here plays Zomboid a whole lot? I have a technical question.
I've played quite a bit, but it's been a long time.
Do you know if you can find propane anywhere?
Propane?
Yeah, propane
yeah,
and
that's
propane
usually in I think that was in propane grills. Like it's something you can actually take out of them.
Okay, next question. If I turn on an oven and put propane tanks in a building, will it blow up?
I have not done that, but I would assume it would.
Oh, the ultimate zombie trap.
I mean, you could. The worst case scenario is the house just burns down.
With the zombies in it.
Yeah, also not a bad outcome.
I can't say that I've ever seen a propane tank explode, but I wouldn't be shocked if they did.
The bad outcome is when the zombies that are on fire go into every other house.
The bad outcome is when the zombies suddenly take up arms and unite against you. They answer the bannerman.
Like in that bad movie.
You mean like where the one took a gun from Motorcycle Guy?
Yeah.
I like that. There were fireworks in it.
Yes, I has a car.
I had an ATV, but they almost saw me, so I jumped off and ran away.
I'm instantly better than everyone who does not have a car for some reason.
Duh. Because you can move.
Yeah, the only problem, where the fuck do I get gas?
Solid defense, 5 to 10 soldiers present.
In Zomboid,
You didn't lose
where'd
it, we're
you get
invading
gas?
this base.
Oh, I can call reinforcements. Well, this base is a good method to took from the back.
We are mighty warriors. Mighty warriors.
Drive-by rocket launching. Ah!
Oh, God.
I need more wine.
What kind of wine?
The grape soda kind.
Cardboard.
Worse, it's fucking reuniting.
Oh, Lambrusco.
Oh yeah.
They don't just make Lambrusco. I found out on our way to the liquor store.
No, they make quite a few things, but Lambrusco is the most popular.
I hate how wrong those fucking defense reports are. 5 to 10 soldiers and 40 run around the corner with shotguns.
It's just like actual military intel.
We think it may be a
I'm going to
division.
just go ahead and sacrifice a vehicle for a better cause.
He's dead, Jim.
He's Jim, dead.
He's Jimmy.
I'm behind enemies. Oh my god, there's a lot of them.
I'm just gonna throw a flare down here so people could spawn on it if it gets unguarded.
I have stolen a... Oh wait, I'm in a tank. I'm not coming out.
Change your spawn point? What?
You can throw flares that people can parachute down on if they die.
I'm inside their tank and they're all shooting at me. They're
What?
upset.
What?
If you're
I'm
dead,
inside their tank. They're throwing lots of shit at me.
if you're dead
Oh,
and you open
God.
the map, you click on a yellow dot and you come alive there.
I'm not coming out of the tank, for the love of God. Somebody save me.
Gates, I'd rather not, because this is funny.
No, it's at 29. They've used up all the grenades and just shooting it now.
Well, that's when you get out of the tank and get in the shooty bit
They
and
found
you
another
murder them.
grenade.
The funny thing is I called in reinforcements and then a radio jammer spawned, but now I
I wish I had gotten in the gunner seat or something, but no, I didn't.
Yeah, I got a medal for Special Forces murdering people with silenced weapons.
Yeah, that flaming vehicle is where they were trying to kill me.
Friendly fire! Friendly fire!
Yeah, I just shot at you because you were in the bushes.
While you for making me panic, I got shotgunned in the side of the face.
You're welcome.
Hello. I'm wasting all my money calling in dudes.
That's what you should do.
This base will probably be ours if I called in enough dudes.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Jupiter.
Jupiter, your cooking video made the Christmas dump, and people liked it.
I know. I watched it with my kinda sorta girlfriend.
And what did she think?
She was laughing her ass off.
Yeah, and people said you need a cooking show. Did you read the comments?
I did. I read some of the comments. Yeah.
Yeah. People are like, this guy's not a real person. I'm like, oh, that's a real person.
Listen, Listen, I had some bad times in my life. Okay.
That was not one of them.
No, that was definitely one of them. Being a very poor boy.
From
yeah, but like
from a poor family.
That conversation. And
No.
the previous one.
I mean, to put it in perspective, 10 years ago, I was living out of my car.
Well, okay, Jupiter, I need to say we are recording right now.
Oh, I don't care.
Okay, I understand you don't. I'm just saying that this could be another Jupiter Talks
That's
thing.
fine.
Okay, now listen.
That's fine.
Jupiter. Now, for the viewers who have not seen it, in the Christmas dump, there is a cooking interlude with Jupiter that is rather magnificent and that is not scripted. Many people have asked, "Did you script this?" And I've had
Can
to
you script that? That was like
no,
I was genuine about everything.
no. Okay, so we need to have another talk, Jupiter.
Okay, let's talk, Tex.
All right, let's welcome to Tex Talks. Okay. Here's my question.
Okay.
What is the other word that you have used for a cliff to describe a cliff as a land feature?
A sharp down.
All right. Now, what would an embankment be?
A short down?
I'm gonna say this is probably right.
I mean, like, just if you think about it at like the most basic level, like, what is a cliff? Well, a cliff is a sudden stop and a sharp down. Well, that's if you're trying to explain something in as few words as possible, using the most rudimentary words that can be used.
A cliff is pretty.
Yeah, but if somebody is like new to a language, like down is usually what is a beginner's word. It's and sharp. Those are two words that usually you learn very quickly when learning a language. At least the basics of a language.
Multiple meanings.
Yeah, yeah, but that's, I mean, in some languages,
all right,
you know.
English.
But yeah, sharp.
A single meaning.
No.
Yes, maybe. I mean, I don't know.
No, this is linguistics with Jupiter, and arguably.
I just think that in the most rudimentary sense of like breaking it down, sharp down is the best way to say it in the least amount of words, minus the actual name of the cliff.
So okay, here's my question. You have a girlfriend. I'm not saying that in the sense that I disbelieve you, but you have a girlfriend. And you thought it was wise.
I don't believe you.
Okay, you thought it was wise to share time with this loved one by showing her the Legion.
I was watching videos and then your video popped up. Well, our video, I guess.
You were the subject matter, but it required nothing more than just letting you be you and watching what happened. It was magic.
Was it magic?
It was something.
It was something. I don't know about magic.
By magic, I mean it was very insane and completely unnecessary.
But totally entertaining.
And yet it gets brought up all the time.
Well, it was magic enough to where just almost a year later, someone was like, people were like, let's use this, and we did, and people loved it. People reacted, and yeah.
Yeah.
Jupiter cooks. So okay, if you had a for genuine cooking thing and you had to do the you had to show people how to cook real cheap, really fast. What would you show them how to cook?
I mean, basic food is really easy. It depends. Are you cooking for a meal or are you cooking for a week?
No, I'm talking about just cooking for a meal. Like you were a college student, you were poor as fuck, you spent all of your money.
Honestly, if thinking clearly, right, and not thinking with like oh, I'm just hungry, I just want real quick, easy food. Honestly, buying food in bulk is cheaper in the long run. It's cheap. It's cheaper in the long run than it is to buy like I did.
Okay, now Jupiter, is it right or wrong to give out whole rotisserie chickens for Halloween?
Ooh, that I would say that is depends on where you are.
Hey, I found a flamethrower.
It had a great gift.
The best weapon ever.
I found the Zorn blower.
Ooh.
The Zorn Fraser.
Brown pants have been spotted in the area. Our natural enemy.
The Black Pants Legion versus the Brown Pants Legion. Dan 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 dan.
We need wrestle tactics. Send in Tom.
Oh god, Tom would bite him. He's a.
Tom
changed up TGO.
I am a sergeant with many stripy boys on my arms.
Oh boy, I have access to the M79.
I really like.
Going on an intel gathering mission. Everybody stay out of my way. Oh, I ran over that guy. I'm sorry.
Wait, what are you guys playing?
Running with rifles.
Yeah, it was a rocket.
I died. I died to friendly fire.
This is how this map works. Get in the middle and defend it from both of their armies.
Really?
What are you guys playing?
Running with rifles.
If you can get MG deployments up on those buildings.
And you, in Jupiter, you being in the army, have some experience with running with rifles.
Many experience with running with and without rifles.
Are you?
Oh, I'm halfway to be able to use it.
Damn, they killed me with their bullets. Jupiter, any pro tips on fighting the enemy with my rifles and running?
With your what?
Rifles and running.
Don't miss.
Okay, what if
Pro level. Fight good, don't die.
Yeah.
I'm
Die.
spending all my money on a minigun.
Yeah, just don't miss. If you don't miss, then you're good.
Hit or miss, I bet you miss up.
Oof, that was too far. That was too far.
See, Pablo was also in the army, but like back in the.
I was in the Air Force, my man.
Oh,
you were in.
Somebody likes chairs.
Pablo.
I love everyone else's jealousy because, you had such nice things. Yeah, so what? What do you got? A brick shit house and a.
Well,
respect.
oh damn. Pablo, Jupiter, Nick, Deputy, Trugath, thank you for your service.
Oh my god.
Thank you for your service, guys.
Oh, thank you for your service.
Oh, you're welcome.
Now you can get up there.
Thank you for your service, Tex.
Oh, thank you.
I have a cervix.
Thank you for your cervix.
Thank you.
I guess Marines don't count anymore.
No, well, okay, the microphone was actually in the way of me seeing the two Marines. I was gonna also wait until the jarhead started making yut noises, and
yut,
raw,
kill.
Blood makes the grass grow.
I haven't made a yut noise in a long time.
Word.
Yeah.
Oh, is yet out of style now? I'm behind the time.
No, I've been out for 6 years, so.
No.
Oh.
You know what they say? What's a Marine? Always a Marine.
That doesn't mean
Except for Lee Harvey Oswald.
Oh, God.
I mean, was he ever actually a Marine, though?
Yeah.
Yes.
How do you think he learned how to shoot?
Oh, I called down paratroopers and artillery on the same spot. Is that bad?
Uh-oh.
Yes. Depends on which lands first. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, at least he got the kill when he went fourth, so fuck off.
Why do you guys play running with rifles and not the game that matters, like foxhole?
Listen, we're getting running with rifles out of our blood. Then we're gonna beat the expansion, get it out of our blood, and then we're gonna join the Foxhole War. Too late to make any significant impact. And then we're gonna steal farm equipment, like we did last
War
time.
just started.
How badly are we losing?
It's too early in the war to lose right now, unless everyone gets bayonets and kills everyone else.
You say that, but have you ever seen the Legion like together?
Yeah.
No, trust me, if we all got bayonets and rifles, and we rushed the enemy, we would get accused of spawn killing eventually.
Really?
Yeah, we made a video of it already.
Well, we did have the swarm tactics. What'd they say? It's like a swarm of angry bees or something?
No, listen, we are you talking about the Eve fight?
I'm talking about the Eve fight.
Oh, the Eve
one
fight.
where we threw the kitchen fleet at them.
The kitchen fleet worked, and I will never apologize for it because I used nullsec tactics and highsec, and they were not expecting that. Everyone fights. Nothing like FCing a fleet brawl in a mining barge.
Good news, everybody. Minigun tower is working great.
We won that war. We
posted the one video yet, Tex?
it will the Riverboat Madness should come out tomorrow. It's a New Year's Day video. Yeah, Riverboat Madness was pretty good.
Has the best intro ever.
It does. You did a very good job. It's gonna be very nice.
I hope I'll get to play some Foxhole with you guys at the start of the new year or after work.
Oh yeah, no, Foxhole is something a lot of people playing. In fact, I think there's some people in the BPL that were playing it earlier today in mass.
Yep.
Oh, if you can get a group together, you can get a lot of shit done.
Oh yeah.
There's so much work done if you actually work as a.
Okay.
We gotta bring it up together, and we accomplished absolutely nothing.
Well, since it's
as long as you sorry.
It's all right. Since it is New Year's Eve, let us all discuss what was our favorite and least favorite part of this year.
That's a hard one for me.
Oh, just be quick about it.
I guess the thing for me would be joining the Black Pencil Legion in general.
Egypt.
That was the best thing that's happened to me.
And the worst thing.
No.
Egypt is the best and worst thing.
Minigun tower held on, but the Russians came from the north.
That's the best thing that happened to you this year? Oh my god.
For me, I would have to say from September to just a couple days ago. It was the worst.
That's too big. That's too broad. That's too
What
broad.
was the worst part of 2018? Yes.
Well, no, that was because the fucking group of friends I normally played with just decided to be fucking dicks.
Well, we're sorry, but that's just how the Legion. Oh, you mean different people? All right.
Yes, the different people. I'm well aware people here are dicks, and I welcome it.
We're professional dicks. Thank you very much.
Exactly.
Biggest and why that note isn't called.
Professional means you're getting paid.
No, hold on, Pete. We're not to the measuring contest yet.
We're not
It's all
professionals.
one.
We're gifted amateurs.
That never stops.
Now, Jupiter, when you were deployed fighting mummies in Egypt, I mailed you, did I not, a 2-pound brick of jerky. And you ate it all. And you ate it all. It was 2 pounds. And
I didn't eat all of it. I shared it.
You did not share that shit.
Yes, I did share it.
You put that in your hat. And you were walking around with it.
I did not put beef jerky in my hat.
Put it in his face.
You put it in your
Because my
mouth.
hats were fucking really sweaty and nasty.
Well, you were rehydrating it.
What?
Did you put sriracha on it?
No, I didn't put sriracha on it.
Or as you call it, spicy boys.
I don't call it spicy boys. I've never called it spicy boys.
You're like, hold on, boys. I need to get my spicy boys. You call it hipster ketchup or rooster sauce?
I forgot you could leave.
Yeah. It's got a rooster on it, man. It's rooster sauce.
So, quick question for running with rifles. What is the stash for? Is that just for storing personal items?
That's for
Or-
storing if you find some. Find some good. Okay, what was...
Fancy gun and you can't use it yet? Stick it in there. It follows you across every map.
Perhaps this is an ego-driven moment, but what was the best episode of last year? Don't say the worst. I don't have that kind of time right now.
Oh man.
That one where you did that stuff.
Ah, that's a good one.
Oh yeah, that one.
Interviews.
That's a first.
I've never heard anyone say like that was cool. And most people were just like that was a thing.
I had my last
Christ,
year's pick, but that was the poetic death.
That
I
w-
gotta think about
The poetic death was not well.
masterpiece.
The
I
Macho
flipped
Man
that
video.
one out for saving on my computer.
Mine was actually something from your Christmas dump.
I was like the one where you were screaming, I might have fucked up when you accidentally vaporized the black powder and you dropped your grenades or something. It
Yeah.
sets you on fire and then all
Oh god, the freaking chemistry explosion.
Yeah.
I love that. That was so good.
Oh yeah, the multiple foam / smoke burnation repeat. You're like,
Yeah, when it just like it cut off all the smoke and the guy that it was with just ran out of the room on fire and Tex hits the floor on fire. It's like, where are my grenades? Oh, I may have fucked up, and then he explodes.
The Macho Man would have me rolling.
Macho madness.
Yeah!
You kicked a man to pieces.
Dad, no! Son, yes! Yeah!
I don't think it was last year, but I like the one where the one where he was being questioned by the detective, and then he whips out the belt and just starts like wrestling the detective, and I think the captain came in there too. You eventually, I think they knocked you down, and then you exploded because you had the explosion bombs in you.
The one.
That was on Goot. He had like the 12 mini bombs in it.
Yeah. He had like mini bombs and
that.
the
He's all
wrestling
telling him
belt.
not to. So the captain comes in, or the like HOS starts blasting him, thinking he's just gonna get rid of him, and it takes out him, the captain, and the detective.
Well, I liked. I don't know if you guys remember this. It was around as the librarian on TG, and I had that really edgelord head of security that was just power gaming security. I mean, total shit security, and he had me like tied up, and he was like, "All right, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna fucking lobotomize you. I'm gonna fucking kill you, and you're gonna tell me what's going on, cause I found you with this, and I know you got that, and I found you with this." I mean, the guy was just being a shit.
Not in that order.
And what was great is I had a borer in me, and the boar was talking to another one, and the boar that was in me
I remember that
left
episode. That was great.
and went into that guy mid rant about all the shit he was gonna do to me, and then he was like, "Never mind, let him go." And then he winked at me like, "Never mind, it is okay, nothing wrong with him." Wink.
Then you killed him or something. Like, what did you do to him after that?
No, he took over him and then just went on his way.
I really loved how. I really liked how you were destroying the lizard in the cargo episodes on Chris and stuff. First of all, it was a lizard HOS, which is usually not a thing, and you're like, "I'll give it to you 50-50, but I'll count it out, cause you can't count." He's like,
Poor
What
lizard.
was the one where some guy built like a robotics laboratory in your spare room there? and
Oh,
started
yeah.
pumping out robots?
That sometimes happens when I do turbo cargo. I gotta remember what episode it was where I did. I'm not sure if I was recording because sometimes I just don't record. But there was one where we started a singular petting zoo, and they got loose because security came in and was like, "Do you have a permit for these?" We're like, "No."
I'm traveling.
I'm a traveling man on the. You know, I've started doing sovereign citizen shit in Space Station 13.
Oh God, that is horrible and fantastic all at once.
I like the. What about the one? I was happy about this one, the one with FTL 13, where I was trying to set the record for longest on fire, and I was just sitting at your bar all day on fire.
Yeah, that was a really weird. God, FTL 13 was a server that had a lot of promise and a lot of problems.
Hey, I did what I wanted to do, which was be on fire all around.
There you go. Can't capture anybody.
Was that around why I kept putting you out and you kept complaining about it?
Yeah, I kept yelling at you because you were fucking up my record. And I'd run back into the bonfire and set myself on fire again.
Oh my God, we can't make any headway in this.
"Welcome the cargo faggot," as you're beating the shit out of the HOS.
Yeah.
On this level, you can capture nowhere but the middle, and if you do not have the middle when the timer runs out, you lose.
Oh my God.
I was a fan of murdering all of Junktown because he made a minor mistake.
Look, I loitered, and apparently that's not allowed in Junktown. How was I to know that in Junktown you're not allowed to loiter? And then I had to kill the whole town. But what I like was what you pointed out in the comments. There's that hellacious gunfight, and they come in, and the guy's like, I like my job.
Just like 6 constant minutes of gunfire, and then you stroll in and start rummaging through death.
I like my job.
That sounds like us playing Payday.
We were... Oh, let's see what we got. Eat more pizza, Nick.
Pete more pizza.
What in the who? What now?
Deep more deep, sir. Darple dar.
My episode was most likely the pork dog episode. That was hilarious. Everyone was getting
Waylon
so...
Utani.
Building better breakfasts.
Pork dog.
Yeah.
Jamaican pork dogs.
Well, look, I explained why the facility was important. They disbelieved me.
Bring back the meat.
I just can't believe the shit I get away with on that server.
My favorite CM will always be when they made you a monstrosity.
Oh, I love that. An alien hybrid had me dying. No, hey guys, that's weird. He turned into an alien, shits some like finds out. It's like, uh oh.
It was a weird round because back in the day on CM, the admins used to constantly fuck with people, just trying to create silly rounds. Like they would make a guy a synth. And then they would say, okay, you have to subtly sabotage the ship. And no, they would do stuff like that all the time. And it got really exciting. Because you would, all of a sudden, someone would go, oh my god, the synth's in here. And then the synth, like, picks somebody up and whips them across the room because they're turbo strong. Yeah. They used to do a lot of that. Or they used to answer the faxes a whole lot more. Cause I used to get away with a lot of shit because I just fax it in and they'd just be like, oh, okay, someone's role playing and reward that, which I liked.
He made it seem like a real fax.
Well, that's the whole reason they have the corporate liaisons. You're not supposed to go down there and fight them with your pistol.
Well, I did that one time. Said it was from the Detroit office.
Isn't that when you like got locked in your office for like 40 minutes?
Sometimes you have situations outside your control.
Behind you, Tex.
Oh, I see.
There are many Germans on the south.
I know. I'm sitting here with a sniper rifle, just trying to pick these guys off.
I'm in the tower, which is like the best place.
Yeah.
They finally got me.
Yeah. Let's just anchor this point then.
I had the super secret mega vest on too, and they blew it up. I'll spend the rest of my money on paratroopers.
I almost thought you said parrot troopers.
Yes.
That'd be great.
They squawk at you very loudly.
Suck a dick!
I hate that the AI can somehow kill some of the paratroopers by shooting up. I can't shoot up.
I think we're gonna lose.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't gained a lot of territory.
If we held it for 2 seconds, we would have won. Wow. If we take it back, we win in 1 second.
Really?
So just bull rush the shit out of it.
You got it.
What's the point of like the random items like whiskey bottles and iPads? Are they
give
like
you a
only
lot
for
of
like
money. You sell them, you get money.
Oh, okay.
If you find something called a community box and turn it into the armory, it'll give you random loot that you can't get anywhere else. Sometimes it's a really good gun. Sometimes it is a banana car, the best vehicle in the game.
Banana car.
It plays funky, fresh music, is very fast, has 3 seats, and when it explodes, it puts banana peels everywhere that you slip on.
This sounds like a tactical genius designed it.
Yeah. 2.
Oof. Yay!
Now go around stabbing all the
Stab them all! Stab them!
They ain't real people.
You mean free them?
Freedom.
Send them to Zorg to burn forever.
Wow, we only got one place
I bring
left.
liberty at the edge of a knife.
We got one place left.
Do you have a permit for that one though?
The knife? Oh, it's England.
Oh, Fridge Valley.
Shit, my
No,
liberty
you guys
knife.
gotta
No.
campaign and then start the other one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we got Fridge Valley and then those 2 secret boss levels.
And I don't think our levels carry over.
If you're gonna start a new one, can someone else host it so that I can also play?
That would be a nice idea, yes.
Yeah, Pacific is completely different.
All right, so the levels won't carry over. Yeah, someone else should host that one.
Let me know whenever you guys are ready, or did you just finish?
No, we have to do one
I'm the only
more.
one backstabbing all the Brown Plants Legion. I just got an outstanding award for my war crimes.
Yep,
nice.
You know,
Outstanding, soldier.
just imagine the citation on that. His arm went limp with the effort of stabbing so many surrendering children.
Funny enough, this game keeps track of a kill death.
To be fair, the children were trying to kill me.
All right, we got to go to Fridge Valley, which means I need to steal party truck here. No, I'm going to steal party wagon. No! Yeah, that's right.
Your name is William Kardashian.
I wish it was Cardassian.
I'm good old Dick Freeman.
Why don't you wear underwear? Well, I'm dick free, man.
Oh yeah, you can get wearable underwear in this too. It just makes you naked and defenseless. Pretty.
What?
Nice.
Yep.
Naked and defenseless, just like my ancestors. The South will rise again.
That could have gone so much worse.
Just like my victims.
I think with one of my names I got the other day, I made a South will rise again joke. I can't remember. It was just a very Confederate.
All right. Jeep, someone else's problem. Here we go. Bridge Valley.
To the snow land, where the ghillie suits are white and everyone gets funny coats with it.
We must defeat the Brown Pants Legion. Dun, 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 dun.
Fuck those guys!
Time to fight people with the hammer. Do, 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 do.
I'm gonna go get the heavy metal clown jeep.
What?
There's a heavy metal clown jeep on this map.
What?
It's a pink jeep that constantly spews heavy metal, and you headbang while you drive it.
What?
Yep. That's another of the great mighty weapons.
If you play multiplayer on this, can you have people playing different factions at the same time?
Yes.
So I imagine this a map or a war could get rather heated.
You want to see something funny? You go up there.
Where?
At the very top of the map. That's where the Santa costume in the jeep is at.
I don't see where you are.
I'm on the back of someone's ATV. I give them a marker.
Oh.
I see the marker.
No, I wish to see this as well.
It's about at E10 on the map.
Oh my
so if
God.
you just go there, you'll find it, and then I'll drive it back so everyone can see it.
All right, well, you do that, Santa. Or we could do this in the APC.
True enough. We're almost there. There it is. Alright, we gotta...
Oh, God.
There's the Santa costume. We get dressed up as Santa, and then we get in this. Metal Santa.
All right, we're coming to you guys.
Alright, I'm coming.
I really have no idea where this AI is taking us, but it's not following the strategy that we set.
Well, if it's an AI driver, it'll follow the AI roads. They like roads.
We're not on a road.
Oh, I was driving that APC.
Oh, okay. That explains that. Well, we're all dead.
You mean...
Did someone explode you?
Yeah. Nah, we're pretty dead. He drove off into the middle of the woods and shot us all.
Why do you hate me so
much? It was like
much?
an Old Yeller thing.
Listen, Old Yeller. First of all, I think that movie would have been a lot more awkward if they didn't have a gun to kill the dog suddenly. They're like, all right, go kill your dog. And he's like, gets the musket. And they're like, we ain't got money for bullets. And they made him just like use a hammer. Oh my God, it's Santa.
What is that?
That's the end of Christmas.
Friendly fire.
Christmas is over.
It was Santa with a heavy metal clown jeep and he exploded.
Oh my God.
Darn, I must be missing out on all the fun.
Well, that's what happens when you don't play games with a Legion. Yeah. Wait, I should be like a streamer. I'll play with the top 5 donators.
If you go on Patreon and go to the $25 tier, you can join a game.
Give me money!
For 2 hours.
For 2 hours. In 2 hours, though, I cut you right off.
Because I want to hang out with my real friends. Fuck you people.
Also known as my bank account.
Hell yeah.
I saw a fucking channel that did that where he was like his top donator, he'd play a game with him. And so he introduced the poor guy and he was like, this guy donated $100 to play a game with me, and this guy chose this game. And the guy was just really nervous. And then he like, you know, he fucking fronted him like, oh yeah, this guy has money and gave $100 to play a game with me. And so the guy was like really quiet and really nervous. And he's like, come on, speak up. And he kept making jokes, but the other guy was like too nervous to laugh. It was so cringy.
I saw one where like it was a channel of like 3 people who play together regularly, and their top Patreon tier guys get to join games with them. And I was just like, huh. You think you just want to play with them occasionally since they like you?
No, they don't.
Well, I guess not.
Right. Come on, snow infantry. Assault.
Why am I wearing green in the snow? That seems
I swear to fuck, if you ask any questions related to this army or its practices, I will put you on a potato-only diet. That means you have to eat potato, you have to drink potato.
The Chernobyl potatoes, because
I'm
that
okay with
gave me
this.
stomach rumbles.
I mean, your name is Potato, so, I mean...
It also turned my pee knee on, and I don't like that.
I don't think potatoes make your pee change color.
I put the spawn truck on a
The
flank approach to
Chernobyl
the
ones
trenches.
do. They're very weird potatoes.
Asparagus makes your pee bad, though. It, like, turns it bad. And if you eat vitamins, if you eat a bunch of vitamins, it makes your pee do weird.
I think it's radioactive.
We have a spawn trunk on the left if you want to appear in it.
Oh, so text that hot piece of action I sent you.
Yeah, I'll take a look in a minute. I will.
No, it's gotta be now.
Oh, God. You have kids. You can't act like a child. You're not allowed.
They're sleeping. I can.
I thought if you had kids, you had the right to double act as a child to like embarrass them.
Well, no, he has to wait till they're older and starting to strike out on their own, and then he just needs to be a good dad. Be like, I remember when D&D was good.
Dad, my friends are over. I said I offered to play D&D with them, and they said no. I don't.
What a bunch of faggots! Oh my god! You know, that's how I got into D&D. Was my friend's dad was trying to embarrass him. Like, hey, you want to play D&D with? I don't think he was trying to embarrass him. I think he was actually kind of genuine. And the guy invited me to play D&D with the adults because his son ended up having to go to his wife had this weird like split thing, and like I was just hanging out with his son, and then his son had to go to the wife's house, and so he's like, oh, I'm sorry you wasted your time riding your bike over here. You want to play Dungeons and Dragons? And I was like, sure. And so I learned to play Dungeons and Dragons from this grognard and all of his friends.
Way.
Second edition, which is fucking hilarious, because I was like, I'm gonna make a really tough fighter, and he's like, all right, and you die.
All my friends started to play Magic the Gathering.
Oh my god, this guy used to work with was like, I'm kind of into Magic the Gathering, and I was like, oh okay. And then he went to the game store, and everyone treated him with like fucking reverence, like he was the godfather, and it's because it's Magic the Gathering. Did you know that they have a like league for it?
Yep.
And there's a number attached to your league card, right?
That wouldn't surprise me.
His league card is big shit because it has 3 digits. So he was like in the first 1,000 fucking people to play Magic the Gathering or in league play. And like when he would show it off at game stores, they'd be like, "Oh, sir, can I get you a Coke?" I mean, they were bowing and scraping. And I was like,
"That's surprisingly dorky."
Yeah, it was very funny.
He is the king neckbeard.
Oh, was it like the cool game store or the one that made you slightly uncomfortable game store?
It was a combination of those.
I took my ex-wife to one, and the creep guy kept following us around, going.
It was cool in the afternoons, but from 12 to 3, you don't want to be there.
Well, okay, what is the creepiest game store? I mean, come on, I'm sure you've got...
The one where no women show up, and the ones that do immediately leave because the guy follows going, "Can I help you?"
It's okay. The one where no women show up has it. 90% of the store is Games Workshop products, and that which is not Games Workshop products is questionable role-playing game systems.
You know, it's funny you mention that because exactly how I mean they had some Pathfinder and some like 4.0 stuff, but most of it was like games. They have like the extra room they had was for Games Workshop.
Well, that's their bread and butter. I mean, Games Workshop owns.
Oh, Magic's the fucking cash cow for most places, from what I've heard.
Well, from shelf space to revenue, yeah, because like 40K. You can have shelves full of models that never sell. The real money on 40K apparently is in the rule books, all the codexes. You know, because you fill a shelf space with codexes, and each of those fucking pamphlets is $40 fucking.
Yep.
Thank you, online PDF.
Yeah.
Plus, I tried to get into 40K, and just the community there was just the worst. Like, oh, I'm new. Oh, okay, let me use my broken Sisters of Battle army against your new Orc army.
Yeah, no, 40K guys are like that. A lot of games are not friendly toward new people, just because it's a get out sort of thing.
I've noticed like most D&D games are more friendly towards new people. There's just more people to either torment or play with.
Well, after your first edgelord super guy dies in D&D, then you're into it.
All I can think is that how many people have actually been to a proper Games Workshop store?
They don't have many of those, if any, in the United States.
They actually opened one down the street from me.
All I can think when I go to Games Workshop is just slightly fascist. Just slightly fascist.
Like,
they actually live near the Citadel. They have where like the big Games Workshop place. And
oh well, that was great. I just rocketed myself.
Magic's the worst. And these are guys who spent like hundreds of dollars on a deck, and I have a deck that I made out of like booster cards and like stray cards. I'm like, you know, the only reason you're winning is to get better cards. This guy just lost his mind. Like, no, it's not. It's because I have better strategy. You're just not playing it right. Like, you know, take my deck and I'll take your deck, and we'll see who wins.
It's always
no,
the
we're
guy
not doing that.
money. Go and play your fun deck you made for funds using just cards you had access to. And then the guys are like, okay, I've got a list of exactly what I need to buy. This one and this one and this one and this one. I'm gonna spend £15 on that single card and it'll be fun.
I find collectible card games tend to breed some really crazy people.
Then you just play one of the PC Magic the Gathering games, play as goblins, and beat people who are far better than you because goblins.
It's all about Kif Kid, my friend. Kif Kid.
It's like, hey look, goblins. It's like, I play this card that lets me summon 47 goblins, and then I turn this card over that lets me summon 200 goblins.
Oh yeah, didn't they like ban those in tournaments?
Probably because you could summon a million goblins.
Yeah, one of the guys I used to know from church actually had a squirrel deck kind of built like.
And then you play as blue and you just make their deck disappear.
Stand by, I call down Artie Party on the Antsy Pantsy. Stand by and wait.
I'm just hanging out here watching the war. How you doing?
I'm playing foxhole, shooting people with rifles because nothing's been reserved.
I don't have much money, so I just keep giving all my guns to the armory and then opening boxes and just whatever gun comes out.
Also, Match the Gathering nerds ruined Pathfinder for my kid brother because he thinks he's too cool for school, but you know, I kind of got him interested in it. Like, oh, come on out of the game store with me, it's not that bad. And as soon as we get going, lo and behold, a fucking counter, you're a trio with like the Magic fanboy. And then I played this, I know it's really cheesy, but then I played it, bam, and like, thanks guys.
What's going on up here?
They sound like bad people.
I'm gonna run them over with their own truck because why not?
I'm gonna hide just inside the artillery zone behind the rock.
Oh, there's artillery to all of them.
That was actually really great artillery positioning.
Thank you. That was accidental.
Outside of 40k, any Games Workshop product and Magic the Gathering, has anyone else had any other games ruined for them?
I couldn't get into War Machine or Wormahordes because the local game store had some guys that were just such shitholes that they ran all the tournaments, and if you didn't have all your shit perfectly painted and your army is perfectly assembled, you didn't play. Yeah, you didn't play.
They inspect your paint jobs before you play.
Oh, in 40k I was used to that with WYSIWYG. You know, what you see is what you get. So you'd be sitting there being like, well, these guys have crack grenades, and then someone would sit there with a magnifying glass and make sure all your models had crack grenades.
Fuck.
Lord.
Hey, I got promoted. I'm a second lieutenant. Hey.
Oh, la-di-da. I'm a star jammed.
Okay, what the
And I'm just crazy. Look at me go.
I'm gonna go get that Jeep again.
I'm just gonna call down Artie in their base, and it makes me feel better.
Vietnam?
Yeah, I am a second lieutenant now. And I got a thing that says godlike ponage.
Yeah, now you can use EOD armor and tow deploys.
Neat.
Which is funny because EOD armor, as it should, does not protect you from bullets very much, but it'll let you survive like 3 grenades. And you can't get stabbed while it's above 50%.
So the game is literally just called Running with Rifles. Huh.
Yeah, and you know.
It has many adequate mods.
There's running with rifles, there's gallivanting with gats. There's there was the World War I version.
The XCOM Total Overhaul.
Is there an XCOM Total Overhaul?
Yes, you can shoot at aliens or fight against that one human faction that I can't remember.
The Quislings?
It's more inspired from the new XCOM than the old one, but it's there. And you get to shoot the gun.
So you shoot at aliens.
Yep.
Alright.
They all look like thin men in sectoids usually.
And you're more likely to hit than you are in new XCOM.
That's true. I saw a guy put a post up and he's like, well, if you use mathematical statistics, you will see you're just as accurate as it would suggest, and it's fair. And then I remember that one post someone made under that was, have you actually played the game? And the guy was silent.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I'm just gonna play this music as a morale boost.
Alright, good job. Now get up there.
Assault Jeep! I got shot out immediately. It's going by itself. That'll get him.
You live by the Jeep, you die by the Jeep.
I'm a lieutenant. Somebody save me.
What's your bachelor's degree in?
My bachelor's degree is in equestrian line dancing.
Fantastic. Infantry.
Time to start scamming some rich people.
So wait, was it gonna, no matter what I said, it was gonna be infantry, wasn't it?
Well, yes.
Okay, well, what if I was a culinary arts major with a minors in lesbian dance theory?
Oh, they have a tank.
Infantry.
Okay.
Unless you've got like military history, and then you'll get like, fucking engineer.
I have a degree.
They have a mortar
tank. Yeah.
The military makes a point to put you in the place where you're least useful.
Oh, good.
When you hear the boom, move.
So what if I had a degree in military science and a background in law enforcement?
Ooh, then you'd be an ROTC graduate.
But they would definitely put you as an MP because you're still useless as an MP anyway.
Yeah, none of that's applicable to military law.
Alright, UCMJ, shit, yep. They
So
don't
many mortars.
They don't
Anybody
exactly.
actually see the mortar tanks? They run into that.
They don't exactly teach the UCMJ in civilian school. Maybe
Not
they
much
do?
use doing so. Nope.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, get them mortars up, whoever these people are. Mortar 'em, boys.
I would be a human and Tanner.
Oh, the Dutch guy. Dutch radio man. That's his name because as a radio man, he was a good boy.
I just sprayed down like 5 of them.
Well, we've got him kind of pinned down.
Oh, there is a back entrance. Maybe we should go around there too.
Oh, God, fucking thinking. Are you crazy?
Oh my god! I just joined the space program.
I found their cargo truck.
All right, we gotta defeat these bad mans.
Their cargo truck is being driven by Iona Belinsky.
You know, what's crazy is I started the war as a private, and I ended the war as a second lieutenant.
Yep.
I think that'd be pretty good.
Hey, I wiggled the cargo truck out of the back door. It's mine.
Mustang officer is what they call that.
Hey guys. Where's the nearest armory so I can complete my grand larceny scheme?
All right, let's go. think we've unlocked anything we can unlock.
No, it's because all of our slots are full, I think.
Oh.
I think that's how that works.
Oh, they got a derp. They got a APC.
Terry Bieber.
Oh, God. I'm another beaver.
We got this. We got this. We're smart. Oh, we're dead. Never mind.
My name Craig Butterbeans.
What does Craig Butterbean sell?
Lima beans.
Oh. That's tragic.
His family worked in Butterbeans, but he jumped the ship. And now he just works over the counter at a shitty barbecue place. Yeah, I gave him a laptop to see if we'd unlock anything, and we did. So we're just full, I guess.
I'm just gonna mortar stuff. It makes me feel better.
That's right, I still have 2 camouflage vests. I'm gonna put one on.
All right, boys.
Oh, I can use the flamethrower. Time to go out in style.
Yeah, use that flamethrower around the gate. I need to see what that looks like. I mean, this is the last base. We gotta go out big.
Jeez. If only one of us had found that anti-infantry javelin that shoots cluster missiles.
My God.
Alright, I'm bringing 3 more mortars.
Alright, I'm coming in the super special vest and the flamethrower.
Is there a reason to bring enemy guns back to your armories?
Yes, you can unlock their guns by selling them to your guy.
Oh, I just blasted myself off the roof. Way to go, me. Oh, I hear a flamethrower.
Oh, nice.
It's got an impressive range.
Well, please die where... Oh, my God. Yes.
I got grenaded, I fell over.
As soon as you die, I'm taking that.
I won't blame you.
No, we must keep that alive.
They dropped a Koran over there next to a P90.
Oh, God.
Got your back, homie.
Yeah, no.
That was an amazing assault, Ghost.
Oh, I fell over.
I died.
I take cover.
I'm coming the short way around this time.
And take the long way home. Burn
We
them.
circle around the entire base and went in the other entrance.
Let me launch one of these over the wall.
Oh god, they all came out the back way, it looks like.
Burn! I burned half of them to life.
We got your back. You must survive.
No, again.
Ah!
I have very good survivability.
No.
I died. Pick up the flamethrower.
I died too. I'll run to the front. I will reclaim it. There's also a Neosted shotgun up there.
Find that flamethrower wherever it is.
I think it disappeared.
Did it?
It would have been very quick if it did.
They replaced my flamethrower with a sniper rifle and I immediately missed and got killed. Yeah, I'm just gonna go in the back door. I'll sit on one of these mortars.
God damn, can't believe our flamethrower got blasted so far. Keep mortaring them, boys.
I guess they hit the fuel tank. I don't know what to say.
Oh my God.
If we knew how to join player squads and point where people could notice, then maybe the mortars could shoot things. I don't know.
We don't need to know things like that. This sounds like teamwork. Oh.
Just indiscriminate shelling.
Indiscriminate shelling is what we do best.
At least I found out that you can turn without holding down the fire button.
You hold down shift, don't you?
Just W or S or shift. They all work.
Nice.
Oh, there's an AK-74U guy, like rocketing all our mortars. He's hiding behind the tower. I gotta get rid of this shitty sniper rifle. Where's an actual gun?
Quickly, men.
I took out their fuel tank.
Yeah, I was next to him when I stole their cargo truck, but wasn't important at the time.
We can do this.
I'm dead.
Oh man, they got one up on top of that tower.
Gates, are you still alive in there?
Yeah, I'm still fucking alive. But my claymore went off, so I have no more shield.
Okay.
I got like master combatant award just sniping people up here.
Nice.
Now I am on the tower. There's a lot of people in that cover closest to you, mortar guy, if you want to blow them up.
Alright. I've noticed a lot of them are throwing grenades now.
Yeah, I think they got mad.
They finally got me out of there.
Oh, they're all hiding behind the bottom part of it now. APC! Don't immediately get rocketed. And it's dead. Sadly, you cannot throw grenades while lying prone. They have a mortar tank right there. It's coming in.
I'm getting on the roof of their base.
I shot the guy in the mortar out. Their mortar tank is no longer mortaring.
Going left.
Oh, I was on the roof.
I think that mortar tank might be empty.
It may be.
Yeah, it's got 20% health and they all jumped out of it. They dropped a briefcase, but that's pointless now.
All right, then let's get in there, boys.
The northern mortars have been taken.
Guys, go through the southern gate. Southern gate.
Around the south. You can also climb over a ladder on the top, the northwest of the base.
Harble blarb.
Horrible blabble.
Haberdire. Oh shit.
That reminds me, I sold everything in my stash for more money. If we can find their radio jammer, we can just call in a shit ton of dudes.
We must find and destroy Radio Jam.
Should be on the building in the top of the base, I think.
It's right in the center.
Huh.
I can see it. I can't reach it though. It's a little bit in front of the southern entrance.
I hit it with the law. It's damaged.
So not to pull a filler devil.
Oh no.
But isn't it fascinating that we're so dominant as a species that we've evolved to the point that we don't live in our survival brain 100% of the time?
Ah, that luxury is good, isn't it?
You know you're king of the world when you wake up halfway into the day and say, I forgot to eat. Oh well.
I'm stealing the truck.
I see you stealing that truck. Just driving it right on out. Mine. Probably should have locked the truck.
Woo! Locks on trucks? What is this, thinking simulator?
We're in their base, shooting their dudes.
Yeah, I hit their radar tower with a rocket launcher, but they shot me in the face hole. Who's got like a minigun in there? Is there a deployed one?
No, one of the Rambos had it.
The Dragunov, the least accurate sniper rifle in the game, and the only one that's semi-auto.
They had to balance it somehow, I'm sure. Oh, I got murdered on the roof.
Yeah, most of the Russian weapons are the ones that have the highest chance to kill you, but they're also the least accurate.
Just like in real life.
The German ones are all highly accurate and less lethal out of all of them, and the American ones are just middle of the road. I'm on that building in the middle.
Oh fuck.
You kill me. Why? We must do this.
Yeah, the ranging is sometimes a bit weird. So then wouldn't people just pick Russian, just spray and pray to win all the time?
I'm doing it, and it works. Most of the time.
Yeah.
Because the way the bullets work in this game is they have a percentage chance to kill you when they hit you. So the Russian ones are just higher.
So it works 60% of the time, every time.
Something like that.
No one? No?
Oh, I got the reference. I'm just very tired.
You should have said, I got the reference. It wasn't funny. It would have been...
I put the spawn truck at their southern gate, so now you can just run in there immediately.
Oh man, I'm blasting people. I am blasting gats. I'm shooting people. Okay, I hit that radio tower.
You trying to deploy something up there?
Me? Yeah, I was, but it's a claymore.
I'd say probably best to put it at the bottom of the ladder.
I already have them by a ladder from my last guy. That
I threw some grenades at their tower.
Deploying a mortar on the very tippy top of the tower is also reasonable. I like how sometimes the rockets go up and hit the tower, sometimes they just hit the ground. Landing more grenades near the tower, hell yeah. It's a 58. There's a guy up here. Thank you.
With teamwork.
Trying to shoot me in the ass.
Teamwork. Oh no! My face.
Oh no, Yakov Smirnov just died.
What a country! Oh.
I saw Putin somewhere. He's died now though. Get away from our spawn truck, you Russians.
Spitting hot borscht while crushing these beets.
hit it with another rocket. Tower's down to 40.
Tower's down to 30. Tower's down to 30. Sleepy Pete's throwing gat at him.
I'm just gonna keep spawning in and rushing forward the tower. Eventually I'll get it.
And then calling all the stuff.
Give me my pistol. I like that they're just camping it by sitting on it. Well, we both hit it.
One more good poke ought to do it.
I respawned. I have my rocket launcher back.
Oh, yeah. All right, call in all support. I want to see nothing but paratroopers. Call in more.
Oh, I died.
More paratroopers.
Oh, they blocked our spawn. Wait, how much RP do I have left? Oh, I have 1,000. I can call in a tank right inside their base.
How do you check your RP?
Hold F. It'll show it in your inventory.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Oh, the paratroopers are still coming in.
Keep calling them in. More paratroopers from the skies.
Fearless men who fought and died.
Into the battle of death. Mighty warriors, spasmarins.
That's not still enough text.
Oh my god, get him. Get him.
I'm out of money, so I'll call some sandbags. Eventually a tank will drop in here somewhere.
Is it enough paratroopers?
They're still coming in, so we'll figure it out.
I mean, they are literally everywhere.
I just died somehow. I don't even know what hit me. I just randomly fell over.
I think it's because you realized you called in so many paratroopers.
I saw so many people falling from the sky. I just died of shock.
You were like,
Yes,
oh!
raining man, hallelujah.
Oh my
I
god.
wonder when that tank will come down.
It probably has to stop raining paratroopers first.
I mean, he's on the backlog of artillery and support calls, so we'll see. Oh, there it is, tank in the air.
Yeah.
And we win.
Just in time. They saw the tank and said, fuck that.
Alright, stab him. Stab him, boys. Yeah, war crimes. So I guess we win the war, huh?
Yep. The only thing you would be able to do now is the 2 boss fight areas, which have special conditions.
Next war.
Like, I think it's player only with no AI support or something, and you have to fight, like, special tanks.
We did our part. Lieutenant, comma, second.